What's up, guys? Happy New Year! It's Carl, aka Carl Drum Tech, and it's 2017, January 2nd. And I wish I could have found a better place to do this video, but it's kind of cool because this is where I did my very first video blog for Carl Drum Tech. And hopefully you guys can see a clip of when I first did that first video blog. Hey, how's it going? My name is Carl Arrieta and welcome to my very first video blog. It's going to be what I hope to be the first of many video blogs about drumming, about drum corps, about marching band, about my experiences in the activity. And hopefully you can see the improvement and the change in terms of like how I spoke, how I delivered the video blog. You know, compare that to compare to now. Hopefully the difference is night and day. And even before that, you know, my very first video blog, oh man, I mean, I did video blogs before Carl Drum Tech, and that very first one was, it's kind of cringeworthy. Yo, this is Carl Arrieta doing my first ever video blog. And I'm here in Beverly Hills, California, on Palm Street, to be exact. And you can see why they call it Palm Street. But it's really cool to see the progression, to see like, okay, I started at this point and now I'm here. Wow, that's super motivating to see that like you created this progression and you see like me, this other person, right, who's like not as good at something versus how I am now. It's super motivating to see something like that. And at least for me, right? I mean, imagine if you had a video for when you first started learning how to play drums compared to how you are now. I mean, when you see that, like when you put in the work day in and day out, or in this case for the video blogs every single week, there is going to be a natural progression. You're going to get better, especially if you set goals for yourself. Like for example, for me, like I watch the videos and I go, I can improve this, I can improve that. And then you actually make these improvements because you set these goals. It's just, again, continues to build upon itself in terms of just like motivation to get you to do things even better and to improve even more, right? So imagine if you had that tool in your arsenal and you could see how you were in the beginning compared to how you are now. That's gonna be super motivating for you to improve even further. Now, let's talk about New Year's resolutions, speaking of goals, right? So, I think it's important to have these goals. I think it's important to have New Year's resolutions. I think it's overall, it's a good thing. But in some ways, I kind of don't believe in it because it has this feeling of I'll do it at this time, right? Once the new year hits, that's when I'll start working on my goals. Versus, right? And this is why we shouldn't get into that mode, right? Because it's like it has the feeling of I'll do it later, right? At this time when the conditions are right, okay? Versus having this feeling of I'm going to do this right now. Like it's more important to do it right now because these things, these temporary moments of inspiration and motivation, it's very temporary, right? Because it's like a mood that we feel. We're hyped, we're energized, and then the next day we're not as hyped, we're not as energized. The mood has left us, and then because we have this feeling of I'll do it later, then you may not want to do it, and that's why people fail at accomplishing their goals or accomplishing their New Year's resolutions because there's this feeling of later versus just I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna start setting my goals today and I'm gonna start working on them today. That's the most important thing. So, it also brings up another concept of, temporary moments of inspiration and motivation versus a routine, right? Like I said, inspiration and motivation can be a mood type thing, but routine is something that you just do, right? It's part of who you are. You do it every single day, or you work on it consistently. There's no mood that's attached to it. It's just like, this is just what I do. And that is what keeps you going. So in some ways, I think that is more important, right? So what's more important than motivation and inspiration or the temporary versions of it? It's the consistency of doing something as a routine, right? Also, what's more important than a New Year's resolution or setting a goal for yourself is just, like doing something now, right? Not waiting for any kind of condition or any kind of date. It's something that you work on right now. So that's more important. Okay, now, speaking of which, like I said, I think still having goals and New Year's resolutions is a good thing. So if you have them, awesome. Let me help you with that, all right? So I put out on my Instagram, like, hey, if you want help with your New Year's resolutions and you're not good at like keeping them or making them happen, I'm inviting you to be part of an accountability group that I'm creating where me, personally, I can be your accountability partner to make sure that you accomplish your New Year's resolution. How it works is you tell me what your goal is, I'm gonna write it down for you, and then I'm gonna check on you and make sure that you actually accomplish this goal in 2017. The goal is to try to accomplish it as fast as possible. Not like, okay, at the end of the year, not at the middle of the year, as soon as you possibly can. All right, so that's the goal. And if you're not accomplishing this goal, I'm gonna knock on your door virtually by email and say, hey man, or hey girl, what's going on? What are you doing? Let's go, all right? Another thing that could help you is, I can create a list of people and their goals that are attached to them, and you can see, well, this person accomplished their goal, check. This person accomplished their goal, check, right? And then if there's no check by your name, you can be like, oh crap, I'm lagging. Trust me, this kind of thing works. So if you want to be part of something like that, email me at karrietarl@gmail.com. I can just put it right here. All right, so email me at that address if you want to be part of this. Let's make it happen. And if you don't have trouble accomplishing goals, great, not a problem, okay? Or, you think, it's like, I don't need this kind of help, cool, great. Or you don't want to set goals, cool, great, whatever, right? But this could be the difference in you making your goals happen, making your New Year's resolutions become a reality. So I'm inviting you, be a part of this thing, and let's make it happen. And here's another thing, right? It's like, from my experience, having an accountability partner really, really helps. For example, I have my friend, Wei Yuan Pan. We hold ourselves accountable to certain things. Like, all right, at the end of our meetings, we'll go, all right, what do we want to accomplish? Me personally, I want to accomplish this. And he tells me he wants to accomplish this. And the next time we meet, it needs to be done, right? It helps so much because by the time I meet him the next time, I don't want to meet him and say, hey man, I didn't do the thing I said I was going to do. There's no way I want to do that, right? So it really helps me push my butt to get things going and make it happen because I don't want to face my accountability partner and tell them that I didn't do the thing that I said I was going to do. So it really does help out. So again, I'm inviting you, be a part of it. So don't be shy, all right? Email me and let's make this happen. Let's make your goals a reality. As always, guys, that's all I really want to talk about. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching all my videos. I love the random messages of, hey man, I love your content. I love the stuff you put out there. It motivates me so much to get better and better and better, put out better content for you, and to be consistent about putting these things out every single week. So thank you guys so much for the compliments. Thank you guys so much for watching. So if you like this video, add some comments, share this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you guys waiting for? Make sure you guys subscribe. Recently, I asked for you guys for your help to reach 800 subscribers. I've already gone past that, so thank you guys so much. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for being here. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the content, and I put these things out for you, so hopefully you find them useful and of value. All right, so cool. That's all I want to talk about. Thank you guys so much again, and peace out. I'll see you guys next time, and let's all have a great 2017. Peace.